What's up, guys? Kind of a disastrous day yesterday. Tires shredded as I was clocking into job number one. Had to help out the wife. Had to actually leave work 2 minutes after I got in. So that was fun. Having to rob Peter to pay Paul to pay for them tires. You're an old school bodybuilder. You are familiar with the Weider principles, and you're familiar with something called instinctive training. Basically, training the way that you want to. I don't think that's a thing you need to do all of the time, but I definitely think it's something that you need to do most of the time, or at least some of the time. Really, this is just something to take the edge off a little bit, to work through my frustrations, and at the same time, use that internal anger that I do have, those issues, and put it to good use instead of doing something destructive. I mean, I'm going to be destructive today, but we're really going to work hard and do some positive destruction. So let's get into it.
Okay, so this was a unique workout in that a lot of these movements, well, at least some of the ideas came from the new Mountain Dog diet program, Sub-Zero. So instead of starting out with the standard stiff arm pull down, I supersetted it with some neutral grip pull ups instead of pull downs. Again, I'm trying to get proficient in my pull ups, and I've been a little bit lazy in regards to trying to do that. So today was just a really great day to pull those in. No pun intended, of course. However, did 3 working sets or 3 sequences of working sets with the stiff arm pull down and the pull up, varying the grip. So I did 2 neutral and then I did 1 overhand. I'm not a very strong overhand pull up guy, but I needed to get it into my repertoire. It was very upper back, rear delt heavy for that particular movement, especially weighing 245. But in any event, went ahead and got it done. So I want everyone to understand that pull-ups do give your back a different development, a different dimension of development, and I think everyone should have those in. Next up was some single arm lat pull downs. This was a very pull down heavy workout, so I want people to understand and pay attention to that as well. Single arm pull downs, really, you're just trying to drive that elbow into the hip and make sure you cramp that lat as much as you possibly can. With that being said, this is not my preferred movement. I was trying to get it hooked up to a prime handle where it would be dual arm pull downs, but unfortunately I just didn't have the attachments to do so. So single arm it was, and this actually turned out to be a better decision, at least in my eyes. I really felt connected with the lat when I got done with this one. So throw those in and make sure you get through a full range of motion. Your body will thank you for it. Dead stop Meadows rows. I'm really trying not to pop my lower back again, so I'm definitely low to the ground, square, making sure that I'm kind of arching my lower back and just keeping pressure off of that low back area. It is not fun. I didn't want to go this route, and it took everything within me to not add 2 more 25s and just grip and rip it. But I also understand that I can't train hurt like that, and it's a bitch to try and recover from. So I'd rather just stay a little bit safe. I'd rather just work within the confines of what I have and build a thick back that way. 3 sets and really just trying to pull into my hip and really get a strong contraction.
Similar to dead stops, I want to hang out in the stretch position with this exercise just to make sure I remove momentum, hit the back the way that it needs to be hit, and then on top of that, try not to use any body English to get this weight up. Really focus on two parts at the bottom of the stretch, the curve, and then right up here where there's supposed to be a contraction. So this is a movement where after it's like your fourth movement, it's kind of a cooker, especially with this weight. But that's where you just have to keep pushing and using whatever frustration you have, or whatever positive energy you have, because my mood is starting to lighten up a little bit to get you through the workout. So.
And remember at the beginning I told you this was a pull down heavy workout. You see here we got the Mag Grip pull downs on the Life Fitness machine, and really nothing more than just trying to get the upper back engaged, hit a little bit of lats. And you know, a lot of people get on me about excessively leaning back. Look, I when I do pull downs, I learn from the best. I learn from Jay Cutler, I've learned from Ronnie, watching their videos. You know, that's what us old folks used to do back in the day. We used to watch the videos and emulate it. I even got the double pump like Jay. If you know, you know. I'm really just trying to hit that upper back and really just trying to get all those muscles to fire and just trying to go to failure, which I did. And moving on to the next one is another Jay Cutler favorite, speaking of the seated cable rows. I couldn't stretch far forward like I had wanted to because, again, I'm still, you know, kind of nursing a low back injury. I didn't want to overstretch it and, you know, put more stress onto it. But, you know, I did what I could, and that's all I could do. So this was a good, solid session. Worked out some frustrations. Glad I had the ability to do so. And if you have some frustrations, I suggest you get to the gym and do the same. So keep on watching, guys. Like, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be dropping some more training videos and more advice videos. So stay tuned, and we're really going to blast it out.